everybody, how are you all doing? I thought I would show you a quick video today of a couple of bits I have bought myself during the week, little treat from eBay, and also just have a quick catch up, ask how you are all doing. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I think it's been about a week. I had a bit of a flurry of videos around Halloween because I had lots of things and decorations and bits that I was buying for the season, so I did quite a lot, and then now I feel like I haven't done one in ages. But yeah, I'll show you what I got from eBay and just have a little catch up, really. My mum is back from her travels. She went to South America and had a really good time. It was very, very taxing. It was one of those sort of group holidays where she was in a small group of people with a guide, and they went across 3 different countries doing all sorts of amazing things and seeing amazing sights and visiting places, but very, very, very full on. And, my mum, respectfully, is no longer a spring chicken, and I was a little bit worried. I do always get worried when she goes on holidays like this, because she goes on her own and she's so gregarious and outgoing, and she loves to just get out there, and she always makes friends and talks to people, and she doesn't mind going on her own, and she gets stuck in and she does what she can, and she likes to just keep fit, keep doing what everyone else does, and there's no stopping her, no slowing down really. But I mean, even herself said, she said to me, we were just talking earlier today, and she said, oh, you get to a certain age where, up here you haven't really changed age, but your body kind of fails you and you think you can still do things and then you can't. And I was like, yeah, I know the feeling. But yeah, bless her, she did find a few things a bit difficult. They're trekking through like the rainforest, and she was like, oh, I felt like I was constantly having to watch, like, walk, rather than take in all the beautiful scenery. I'm just constantly looking down at my feet because she's worried about tripping on roots or going flying, because the last thing she wants to do is trip and have a fall abroad, because it wasn't that long ago that she had that accident and broke her wrist. So she just has to be more careful. And they were going on trips down the river in canoes and things, and it's sort of like getting in and out of them and all that kind of thing. And I was just having visions of her doing all of this stuff, and I'm thinking, my God, like, I can't, I'm so proud of her that she still gets out there and does these sorts of things still. But at the same time, I worry a bit, but she's a tough cookie, and I'm very proud of what she still does. So, but anyway, it's nice to have her back. And she was telling me a little bit about her travels. We had a little catch up today. She took me out food shopping, because unfortunately I've got car trouble at the moment. I went on Friday afternoon to the hospital to have an x-ray on my knees, and my car engine light came on the way to the hospital, and I was like, brilliant timing. But the car was running, so I was like, well, I can't miss this appointment, so I'm just going to drive it there, and if I clonk out, I clonk out. But I got there, I did my usual walk to the hospital from the estate, because I just refused to pay for the hospital parking. So I walked along, had my appointment. I was in and out in like 5 minutes. It was really, really quick, actually. So now I've got to wait for those results. Hopefully it won't be too long, because the MRI results that I had when I had my neck done the other week, that was back within like 2 days of me having it done. So they said it might take a couple of weeks, but who knows? Just got to wait. But yeah, then I was worried my car wasn't going to start, and I was like, well, I've got to get it back home. But luckily it's only about a 10-minute drive back home from the hospital. So I thought, well, I'm just going to have to chance it and hope that I can get it home and just drive carefully. And she got back fine. But typical thing, engine light did not come on the second time. But I wonder if it's to do with once the car's warmed up a certain amount and then it comes on. But the problem with modern cars is the more electronics they have, the more there is to go wrong, and sometimes they give you false positives, and they tell you there's something wrong electronically when there isn't something wrong, because it's just a glitch in the computer. So these modern cars do have their cons, but the reason I'm a bit concerned this time is because I had a problem the same as this earlier on in the year, and I was driving along and my car did the same thing and I had to pull over and get towed home. But then they didn't really find anything wrong. Now it's done it again, but the difference this time is when I actually pulled my car up to go to the hospital appointment, and I arrived, I parked in the street, and I left the engine running and I just opened the door and I sort of leaned my head outside because I could hear this noise as I was driving along, and I poked my head out and I was like, yeah, can definitely hear something. There was a high-pitched noise coming from under the bonnet. So there is definitely something going on with the engine. Luckily, I've managed to get it booked in for Tuesday. So I've only got a few days to wait, but it threw a bit of a spanner in the works for this weekend because this is why my mum took me out food shopping today, because it's just not worth the risk driving it. And tomorrow, which is Sunday, me and Mum have booked to go on, what's that train called? The Flying Scotsman. It's the famous train that they used in Harry Potter. And we have booked a trip on that train. So we're going up to Yorkshire and we'll get on the train, and it's a couple of hours, and you get off at Pickering and then head back again. And I'm going to pack a lunch tonight because it's an early start in the morning. And so, yeah, I'm just going to have a shower in a sec and have an early night, try and get some sleep early, because I've been really struggling lately with you know, going to bed and actually getting some sleep. But I've just been going later and later, and I think I've gotten into a bad habit of like going to bed at ridiculously late. But the problem I'm finding is if I try and go to bed early, I'm just wired. I just lie there, my brain is ticking at 100 miles an hour and I can't sleep. So this is why I sort of keep leaving it so late until I sort of almost get to the point where I'm so tired I'm just, you know, like practically passing out from it being so late. I'm not getting off until sometimes like 2-3 in the morning, which is not good. So I'm going to try and have an early night tonight. I'm going to have a shower, get myself in bed, and pack my lunch in a minute so that I don't have to do it in the morning, because I'm terrible at mornings at the best of times. So I'm not really going to have a lot of time in the morning. Mum's going to come pick me up at 8 o'clock. And then we've got to go straight to the hospital for my next MRI appointment. It's so frustrating that they rang me for this MRI scan, and it happens to be on the morning that we were planning to go up to Yorkshire. So we can still do it, but it's just going to be like very precise timing, and we're going to have to head straight from the hospital. So I've got to take all my jewellery off. I'm going to do it all tonight. After my shower, I shall take all my jewellery out and just put it in my handbag, because as I'm sure you can see, I am a jewellery lover. I have lots of jewellery on and I hate being without it. I just feel naked without my jewellery, and I'm not spending a whole day out without it on. So I will keep it in my bag, and then I will just put it on in the car after my MRI scan. But yeah, this is my second one. For those of you that do watch my videos, you'll know that I had an MRI scan recently on my neck and got the diagnosis of the degenerating discs. Now they're doing another MRI scan on my lower back, because it's been about 7 years since I had that one done, and so it'd be good to get a comparison between that one back from 2018 and now, so that they can just see the progression in my lower back and just see what's going on there. Because obviously now that I've got this problem in my neck, it would appear that perhaps the problem that I had in my lower spine is obviously now kind of just spreading to the rest of my spine. So I'm having this second MRI scan done on my lower back tomorrow morning. They've got me in for this one a lot quicker than the other one. If you remember the previous MRI scan that I was waiting on for my neck, I had like a 3-month wait. And then this one, they just rang me up and was like, yeah, we can fit you in. But I am going to a different hospital this time. And I asked the GP, I said, I've never been to this hospital before. Why am I going to this one? And she said, oh, it's a private hospital. So I don't know whether they've got me in there and they've managed to sort of squeeze in an NHS patient at a private hospital to get me seen quicker. But, you know, obviously I'm grateful for it. But so yeah, I've not been to this place before, so it's strict, got to be on time in the morning, which is hard for me. So I'm probably going to set myself about 5 alarms and then, like I say, try and sort myself out as much tonight as I can so that I can just get up, get dressed, feed the cats and be ready for my mum to come pick me up. And then we'll head straight to the hospital, get the scan done and then head up to Yorkshire from there. So yeah, I've got to wait for that one. The x-ray that I had yesterday was for my knees. So hopefully they'll get to the bottom of what's going on with that, just to add to the list. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be having some bloods taken, which is all part of the investigating that they're doing on my knees, to see if they can try and get to the bottom of it. I did say to her that, you know, it should be on my notes that I already have had bloods taken twice, to test for rheumatoid arthritis and other things. And it all came back inconclusive. There was no actual, you know, definitive answer that they could give me for my knees, but that was some years ago and I haven't bothered pursuing it since, because to be honest, you get to the point where you just like can't be bothered to keep pursuing it because there's no proactiveness on their side to do anything. You have to keep on pushing and pushing to get them to do anything. And with everything else I've had going on, you just kind of, you end up learning to live with it. But I thought, you know what, with my recent diagnosis on my neck and the fact that I did actually at least get taken seriously and they did the scan, I thought, well, my current surgery seemed to be a lot better than my old doctor's surgery, and at least this surgery do listen to me. So I thought, you know what, I am going to go back and ask them about my knees and see if I can actually finally get some kind of answer. So let's see what comes back from the x-ray and from the bloods. They said that they're going to do like a full MOT, she said, on the blood work to see if they can find out what's going on. I'm not holding out much hope from that, to be honest, because like I say, they didn't pick up anything last time, but who knows, that was several years ago now. So my remote control is about to fall off of my table, teetering dangerously on the edge there. So yeah, that's about it really, as a little catch up update on what's going on in my life at the moment. And yeah, fireworks are still going off this evening, even though firework night has been and gone. People are still letting them off. The cricket ground near me had a display and terrified the life out of my cats because I live quite close to it, and my poor cat Tilly, who is sat here right now, here she is. Tills! Tilly! Hi babes! Yeah, she was terrified and she was hiding under my bed, bless her, the other night, but hopefully they'll stop soon. I'm not looking forward to taking my Halloween decks down. I really don't want to take them down. I love having them up. But yeah, I suppose I better do that at some point this week. It's been a week since Halloween now, so I suppose I should get those taken down really, although I am going to keep my autumn decorations up until the end of November. So yeah, get the most out of those. But yeah, that's about it really. So I shall show you a couple of bits that I got. It's just from eBay. I decided to get myself a new scarf. As you can see, I am wearing one. This is a fat face one, and it was actually a gift, and I've had it for several years now, but I love it. I like all of the purples and the blues in it, and it's got kind of a metallic thread running through it, and it's really nice. I've taken to wearing my little decorative scarves again recently. I used to be a real scarf lover and wear decorative scarves quite a lot, and then for some reason I just stopped doing it. I don't really know why, but I thought that maybe in these sort of colder months with my neck pain that it might be sensible to keep my neck covered all the time, just to help keep it warm and keep, you know, the muscles warm, and it might make it a little bit less painful. So that's why I'm wearing this. But yeah, I've been wearing my scarves for about a week now, every day, and I'm just going to see if it helps to sort of, you know, I mean, it can't hurt, can it, just to keep the muscles warm. But I treated myself to a new one that came, I don't know why they put fragile on the packaging because it's only a scarf. Do you know, when I got this, I couldn't remember what I'd bought, and because of the shape of it, and it's in a box, and I was like, what on earth is that? It looks like a DVD. So I'm assuming this is the scarf. but we'll see. Because I haven't bought anything else, so it must be. But I don't know why it's in a... Maybe they've folded it all nicely and put it in a box. If I can get into it, I'm going to have to rip it the other way because it's not opening very well on the other side. There we go. Oh, it comes in a nice little box actually. Oh, she's put a little, or she, I don't know, she, I assume, has put a little sticker on. This was from the seller Purple Moon on eBay, and they've even put a little, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is it a wish, like one of those little wish things that you blow on the plants, maybe? Cute little sticker. I like it when sellers do nice little touches like that. It's quite sweet. Oh God, she's put sellotape all over it. Oh no, I don't have anything to open it with either, and I don't really want to rip the box. Although, am I going to use the box again? Not really. No, I'll rip it. I'm not going to really use the box again, so I might be able to just peel the tape off. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to slide it out. Looks like it's been wrapped up in some nice purple tissue paper. Oh, sweet. My favourite colour as well. Tissue paper, all in purple, with a little thank you sticker. That's quite sweet. Thank you for supporting my small business. Smells nice as well. Oh! Oh, blimey, loads of stuff just fell out. Oh my God. Oh, that's so sweet. I've gotten some little free gift. I wonder why it smelled nice. It's because she's put some scented things in. That's what it is. It's the candle. Okay, she's going to get some really good feedback from me. She's given me all of these little free gifts. Oh, I'm chuffed. That's so nice. I got a little tea light, a little scented. It's like a, that's what it was, you know. It's a linen scent one. Linen scented tea light. That's why the scarf smelt. She's given me a little linen scented tea light. This looks like a, is it a key ring? A little purple bag. Excuse my nails. I'm actually going to do these after my shower because I want nice nails for tomorrow. I'm probably going to do them in purple. Yeah, it is. It's a little key ring. Oh. Proper up my street as well. Do you know, I actually have a decoration in my car like this. I've got hanging over my rear view mirror. I have a long chain with a moon and a star on, just like this, but in black. With a little keychain. How sweet is that? I am so chuffed. That's so nice. And then looks like a pair of earrings in this little pink bag. Yeah, they're little I love well, as you can see. I love dangly earrings. Do you know, I've been really liking, you guys probably will know from one of my recent videos, I treated myself to these little silver huggy hoops with bats on. I haven't taken them out since. They are so comfortable and I sleep in them, no problem. And yeah, they're just little silver, sterling silver bat hoops, but I absolutely love them. But yeah, I do love a dangly pair of earrings. Oh, they're a bit tangled together. Hold on. Lay them out in my hand. I might be able to untangle them. There we go. Oh, little stars. She is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. I shall definitely recommend this seller. How cute is that? I love them. I love stars anyway. Oh, that's really nice. What a surprise. Oh, just dropped the key ring. They're only costume jewellery, but the actual bit that goes through your ear will probably be, I expect it'll be stainless steel or something like that. Because, you know, these cherry ones that I got from, I think, Shein or Temu, they're only cheap. But they don't hurt my ears at all because the actual like hook part, I think is stainless steel, so it doesn't go green or anything. There has already been some green. I don't know whether this is going to show up on camera, but on the leaf you can just see, if I turn it, you might be able to just see there's a bit of green starting to show through. That's because these were like £1 from Machine. But the actual bit that goes through your ear is fine, and it doesn't hurt. So yeah, they're really nice, and a little candle. How sweet. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. And then yeah, she's wrapped it all nice in this purple tissue paper. Oh God, she's even used little. Honestly, did this woman like look up my bio before sending me it? Because she sent me everything that I love. Has she been running checks on me or something? She's put cat stickers, little cat stickers on it, and then like moons and stars and stuff. Like it's and purple tissue paper, purple bags. Does she know me? Oh God, there's more stuff falling out. Oh my God. Oh, and more cat stickers. Look at this. I'm unraveling it, and there's even more cat stickers on the inside, and there's more. Oh my God. Oh God. These stickers. Another leaf sticker and all those cat stickers. I'm gonna have to peel them off. They are too cute to throw away. Oh. What's she giving me now? Oh, it's a little, oh, that's gorgeous. It's a little cat sticker, but in sort of like a little celestial style. That is awesome. I'll have to think of somewhere that I can stick that. I'll have to put it in my office somewhere. I love that. Got a little sticker. I've got two oh no, this is, oh, thank you card. Thank you for supporting my business. Your order made my day. I hope my package makes yours. Oh. And then she's given me a berry tea bag. I've actually had some tea from the English Tea Shop Company before, and their tea bags are really nice. It's organic tea. It's a super berries tea bag. Oh, what a cute little touch. And then there's another thing here. What's this? She's given me another one. She must be hemorrhaging money, this lady. I mean, this must cost her to do this for customers. What's this got? Oh, it's a little necklace. I think it's is it a moon? Yeah, I think it's meant to be like a stylized moon. Yeah, a little stylized moon with a sort of like a leaf background. Oh, I really like that. It's quite a short chain. I don't know whether that was gonna fit, but let's give it a go. I won't put it on because I'm rubbish at doing things up without being able to see in a mirror, but I know it'll be all right. Yeah. Oh, that's really cute. I might wear that tomorrow. I'm going to have to say a personal thank you to her and send her a message. That is really sweet. What a surprise. Anyway, I might actually show you the scarf in a minute once I've finally finished unwrapping it. I don't want to get all of these stickers. I'm going to have to tear those little cat stickers off. I'll give you a tiny hint, because I bet you're all thinking, oh, I wonder what that's going to do. It's lovely and soft. I got myself a bat scarf. Oh, it's so soft. Lovely. A grey scarf with bats on. There you go. It's really, really soft. The only thing is, it's that really delicate, slinky material, and I just know that I'm going to catch that. I'll probably end up, it's like this one. I mean, bearing in mind I have had this for years now, and I mean, you probably won't be able to see, but all over it, there are basically little pulls in the material where I've caught it on rings and long earrings and all that kind of thing. So I'm sure this one will go the same way, but yeah, It's a lovely sheer. It's quite big, but because they're so thin, obviously, like this one, they bunch up, so. But yeah, it's a nice sheer, long scarf with little batties. Gonna have to excuse the state of me today, guys. I've got no makeup on today. My hair is just scraped up from this morning, and yeah, I look a bit of a state, so excuse me, but there you go. Oh, I like that. I'm impressed with that. It's lovely. Well, there you go. If you like this sort of thing, check out Purple Moon on eBay. She is certainly going to be getting a good review from me. I think this was £11. I'm pretty sure I paid about £11 for it, but it is brand new. So there we go. And then the second thing I got was a blanket. So I'm going to open this. Now, I don't need a blanket. Lord knows I have enough. But this one was irresistible. This is a pure wool. Oh, it feels lovely. This is a pure wool blanket. Probably not the best of ideas to be buying when I have 2 cats, because they snag everything, which is why I've cut their claws, but even cutting their claws doesn't help entirely. They have snagged all the blankets on my bed. Oh God, done this up too well. Yeah, I decided to get myself, this is a second-hand vintage pure 100% wool blanket, and it is in a beautiful colour. They called it cerise. I'd never actually heard of that before, but apparently it is a colour. I'm so stupid. I was looking it up, like, what's cerise? And I was Googling it, thinking it's like the brand of the, you know, the blanket, and it turns out that it's a colour. So it's basically like a fuchsia pink, like a pinky purple. Apparently that's cerise. Never heard of it. But yeah, I decided to treat myself to a 100% all wool cerise purple pinky coloured blanket. And it is a traditional Scottish blanket. It's lovely. And the seller was very honest with the description. They did say to me, it is original, it's vintage, it's, you know, it's not perfect. There are a little few things here and there. She also said that there is a little bit of pet hair on it, but I am going to do my best to, you know, get rid of as much of it, because the problem with wool is obviously hair is going to get woven in all the wool, because obviously wool is hair anyway. So once you get cat hair or dog hair or any kind of pet hair on it, it's very difficult to get it all out. But I mean, looking at it, to be honest, I can't really see a lot. I can see what she means. There is a little bit, but as a cat owner myself, that doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It's not like it's covered in it. But she did say in the description that she would do her best to try and pick as much of it out as possible, bless her. But it looks fine to me. But I love the colour. It's so soft. It's a very light tartan pattern. I think Americans say plaid. But we say tartan over here. So yeah, it's a very light tartan pattern in this beautiful purpley pink fuchsia colour. It is so soft, and yeah, it's got the original label here. Nethy product. It is 70% mohair and then 30% wool. I think mohair comes from goats, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that mohair comes from goats. So it's a mixture of goat and sheep wool, basically. But yeah, the proper, genuine label there, look, made in Scotland. So there we go. It is an original vintage Scottish blanket, handmade. And well, I'm assuming it's handmade. The vintage ones usually were. Yeah, I see what she means. There is a little bit of, just a tiny bit of age showing here and there, but you're going to get that with an old blanket. I don't know whether you can see just here, there's like a tiny bit here, look. But you know, it's not perfect. I don't really know why I bought it, because I just know that the minute my cats get hold of this, they're going to be, oh, that's nice. And then they're going to do all of their making biscuits and doing all of this. And then it'll get snagged. So, not to mention it will also get covered in cat hair, and then I will have to keep getting my lint roller out on it. But I just wanted a traditional blanket. My blankets on my bed, as much as I like them, they are modern, contemporary blankets, and they're made of polyester. And I wanted something, you know, nice and natural and warm and snuggly for the winter. So, and I just fancied a change up of colour. So, because the blankets that are on my bed are very neutral, and I wanted a pop of colour, something that's a bit more me. So, yeah, decided to go for that. So there we go. That was all I wanted to show you really, and then just have a little catch up and say hi. Yeah, that's it. Let me know how you are all doing in the comments, please. I always enjoy reading your comments and hearing from you guys, and thank you to everybody that does do that. I really appreciate you reaching out and having a chat with me. I enjoy our little comments. So if you did like this video, please give it a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.